I think it is time everyone marched behind me, your new glorious leader.
I would say yes.
Listening, really.
I would say yes.
Listening, really.
I would say yes.
Listening, really.
would say yes.
Yeah.
Me? Listening, really?
Yes?
Me?
I would say yes.
Listening, really?
Something you want?
I would say yes.
What? What are we stopping for? Well, aside from the frequent kidnapping, yes, I suppose I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. But don't worry, I'll try to keep up. So don't trouble yourself, all right? All right. I mean, I know I haven't been around you as much as, say, Kelgar Idiot Fist.
Hey!
Calm down. Monks aren't supposed to get sensitive about things like that.
Well, Iron Fist monks are. We have our pride.
I think I need you to explain to me one more time what we're doing. We're being hunted and accused, put on trial, and you've got silver things in you.
Shards.
Yeah, shards. I got it, Sand. Thanks.
I derive pleasure from clarification, Miss Jero.
Anyway, with all that's been going on, I'm not sure I understand why it's been going on. Well, first off, the shards in you. Sorry, the shard in you and the shards you carry. Where do they come from? What are they shards of? Okay, see, that's where you start to lose me. Why is this thing inside you? And why is it broken? And what are you supposed to do with it? Kill a dragon or... And the King of Shadows is who? Like Elminster, except evil? But you're willing to keep trying to find out? You mean this Black Garius? He's also helping the King of Shadows, right? So what do those Githyanki want with you? Are they with the King of Shadows? But one of those shards is in your chest. If it comes out, you're dead. This is the most bizarre series of events I've ever heard.
Not me.
Not now, Grobnar.
All right.
So what are you going to do about all this exactly? All right. Well, as long as you don't get me killed doing it, I'll do what I can. Well, I'm glad you think so. But thanks. I appreciate the support.
Oh, yes.
I think it is time everyone marched behind me, your new glorious leader. I think it is time everyone marched behind me, your new glorious leader.
How can I help?
Everyone, follow me!
Get in line. Follow me.
Eleme Vogreni.
Me?
I would say yes.
Me?
How can I help?
I would say yes.
Everyone, follow me!
Get in line. Follow me.
Listening, really.
Yes?
listening, really.
Get in line. Follow me.
I concur.
Yes?
What's going on?
Yes? The name is familiar. I believe he was once a low-level wizard of the host tower of the Arcane, but to have him rise so high, so quickly... He must have gained a powerful patron indeed. He was cunning and had skill with the craft, but not enough to warrant this. I did not know him well, but the mere fact he has risen to power so quickly cannot mean he has a stable power base. And it must mean he made many enemies. Such enemies may reveal themselves if we seek to stop him, and they will become our allies. The true rulers of Luskin? No, no more than any other wizard in these regions. To deal with the host tower is to invite death, either slow or quick. Then I shall exercise my privilege to be evasive on this matter. One does not talk of dealings with them. Merely saying the name can draw scrying to you.
Eleme Vokreni.
How can I help?
I would say yes.
Yes.
I would say yes.
Something you want?
Yes?
Everybody, follow me!
Get in line. Follow me.
How can I help?
I would say yes.
Something you want?
Yes?
Eleme Vokreni.
Something you want?
I would say yes.
Yes.
I would say yes.
I concur.
Like
I would say yes.
like
I think it is time everyone marched behind me, your new glorious leader.
Yes.
Get in line. Follow me.
Yes.
Yes?
Me?
What? Did I do something wrong? Look, I'm sorry I got mad before. It's just that sometimes I don't think you understand being a farmer out in the middle of nowhere and what that means. Or growing up alone. What do you mean? Well, I'll believe it when I see it. I'm betting you grew up in a huge city somewhere, probably north of here, like Waterdeep. Anyway, I didn't mean to get angry before. There wasn't any call for it. All right then, fresh start. Still, I'm sorry, but thanks for not lording it over me. All right, go on and ask. I traveled there last season. The thought that everyone there is dead, It's hard to believe. I mean, there aren't any militia or soldiers there, really. If anyone attacked it, they couldn't have put up much of a fight. I think checking in Port Last is probably the best thing we can do. It's the nearest town. Someone there may know something or heard something. The steward of Port Last, Hieromus, is probably one of the people we should definitely see. Although, if he thinks you're the killer, don't expect a warm reception. A few. One or two I knew really well. The quartermaster was always kind to me, although he was a little too obsessed with his logbook. Had to track every shipment in, out, along the coast, off the coast, but still a nice person. There was Elaine, of course. She let me stay in her family's home when the roads were washed out while I was there. You know, she did quite a bit of trading herself between Ember and Port Last and the neighboring villages. I wonder if she was in Ember when it was attacked. We could check in Port Last. If she was on a trade run, she may have passed through there. The steward of Port Last, Hieromus, might know more. Although, if he thinks you're the killer, don't... All right, go on and ask. There's not much to tell. To be honest, my mother died many years ago. Bad marsh fever. Not much I could do. As for my father, well, I didn't really know him. Died when I was very young. He's more like a blur than a memory. What about you? I mean, if you want to talk about it. Yeah, I mean, if you want to talk about it. I mean, your father, or your uncle, he seems very nice. Duncan seems nice enough. Be great to have kin who ran a tavern in my family. Maybe Duncan may know something about your family if you asked. I mean, if any of my kin lived, I'd have a quiver full of questions for them. Yeah, I'd do that. One day he may not be around, and you'll have lost the chance. I still think of questions I wished I'd asked my mother. Distant? Why? You mean your mother? What happened? I mean, if you want to talk about it. Don't mean to pry like a town gossip or anything. That's terrible. I really don't know what to say. She must have loved you very much. I didn't realize what you'd been through. That you lost your mother. It's kind of strange. The way you carry yourself, it doesn't seem like you'd ever suffered any loss. Then I hear about this. Anyway, I'm sorry to hear it. Doesn't your father know anything about her? It seems like he would. What does Dagon say about your mother? Did he know her? Well, you might want to ask why you still have the chance. He may have his reasons, and if he were to pass away suddenly, you'd never know.
Yes.
Yes? I would say yes.
Me?
I would say yes.
Yes.
Listening, really.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes?
Something you want?
I think it is time everyone marched behind me, your new glorious leader.
Yes?
Listening, really.
I would say yes.
Yes.
Get in line. Follow me.
Oh, yes.
Yes?